trying to hit my goal of 2,000 subscribers before Guilty Gear Strive comes out on June 11th. So if you enjoyed today's video or any of the ones that you might have seen here in the past, consider subscribing. It really does help me out a lot. Alright, so today wasn't so hot on ranked, but I still wanted to make a video, still wanted to update you guys, because there's going to be days like this, right? There's going to be days where things don't go as planned, where I'm not able to win, I'm not able to play very well, and I still want to record those days. So let's just talk through some of these. You'll see here that I think we're at 8,762 LP. Last video we were at about 9,000, and let me go to the start of the day. So I started down here, I think, with this Menat, and I won that. The problem with this Menat was that he knew all the technical stuff, right? Menat's a very technical character. She has some very cool V-trigger stuff and some cool setups, but he just didn't block on Wake Up, and I took a lot of advantage of that. I didn't not meaty him. Pretty much every time I meatied him, it hit, and it it worked pretty well. So I won that 2-0. Won this one, won this game here, then lost the set. And then I won this set against another Karin. The Karin mirror is pretty volatile, right? It depends how the other Karin plays. Because if they do like a lot of random, like just YOLO stuff, it can be kind of hard to play against. But luckily this guy played pretty decent, right? And I was able to squeak out the win still. Here, I think I lost 1-1, and then I didn't play. I don't know why we didn't play the third one. This game here with the Necalli, he used V skill 2, right? The Vomit. And with the Vomit, I know how to get around it on characters like Colleen. You can do back heavy kick, or like maybe stand medium punch if you're really close. I'm not 100% sure. Or on Rose, you can like throw a fireball. There's other things you can do on those characters. But on Karin, I honestly didn't know. Like, I honestly have not labbed it. So I checked the Karin Discord, and then I started using stand medium kick to get over it, because her leg sort of goes over the Vomit, and it works pretty well to stuff it. And then you can do like Rasenha, but usually they'll catch that and block in time. And you can also do a few other things I forgot. Oh, you can do V skill 1. You can do Karin's V skill 1. It'll absorb the Vomit off the ground. So that's, if you're ready for it, you can use V skill 1. But if not, stand medium kick works pretty well. This game, I think this guy was DR. It was just really laggy, but I felt like it was okay the first game, so I gave him the set. And then it just, you know, the connection dropped, and you just got to take that sometimes. Oh, this one. Okay. This one is frustrating because we played on the waterfall stage. If you don't know what the waterfall stage is, it's the one with like the sheep in the back and then the giant waterfall and the sea. And that one is notoriously laggy. And this guy played basically, he just let you pressure him in the corner until he got V-trigger. Then he got V-trigger, and that's when the game started for him, and I fell victim to it, right? I can't down him. I can't, knock him for that. That's just his game plan, and it worked against me, because Laura V-trigger gives her like more damage, and I got hit by like 2 mix-ups, and I'm dead. So I got really frustrated, lost there. This one, completely unplayable. This guy's from Colombia. I can't connect to Colombia from West Texas, right? I'm 500 miles west from Houston. I can't play a Colombian connection at all. He was skipping everywhere. I wish I clipped it. I didn't. He was skipping everywhere. Couldn't confirm anything. I couldn't see anything. But on the saddest part is on his end, it was fine, because it's one-sided, right? It's one-sided rollback. That's how it works. If he's playing on PlayStation, I'm playing on PC, I'm the one that's going to get the lag even worse, because the way it works, one-sided rollback works in the way that my PC is getting all of the information right, and it's sending all my packets on time to him, and his PS3, PS4, not PS3, PS4 or PS5, whatever, is sending packets to me not on time. They're delayed. So on my end, that's why it looks really skippy, and on his end, it probably looks fine. He's probably able to play, and he was playing fine. He was confirming, he was doing combos, he was anti-airing. And for me, I just couldn't even see him. So it's very frustrating, but it happens, right? That's what happens when you accept 3 bars. 3 bars feel like a coin flip half the time, because it's either going to be playable or it's going to be completely unplayable. Other than that, I played so many games of Rose. Like, I'm really working on this character a lot. You'll see I play the Sagat mirror here. I played Abigail just to mess around with him. and then I played a Urian game, and then from here on I just played Rose pretty much all the way through. A little bit of Balrog. The reason you see me play like charge characters sometimes is I call it charge practice. I call it the charge practice of the day. Most days I'm playing battle lounges with higher ranked friends who are just playing like 11 or something that lets me learn a bunch of matchups. But charge practice is basically I pick like a charge character every day, and it's usually Urian because I think he's really cool. And I just practice getting the moves out in combos, you know, like doing crouch medium punch into like tackle and Urian, and like storing charge, partitioning, things like that, just to learn it. Because if there's ever a character that I want to play who's charge, I don't want to be completely in the dark, right? Right now I don't play any charge characters. I just don't like them. But I'm sure some character will come out in some game and I'll want to try it. So it's just to get familiar with it a little bit. See, I played a little bit of Karin because he picked Guile, and that's a matchup that I really struggle in. So the main thing that I do here in Battle Lounge is try and learn matchups when they're playing other things, or just try and practice my own character, right? You see, I played Menat here. I think Menat's a really cool character, just not versus Dhalsim. But she's a very cool character, just very technical, and I don't know if I'd be willing to put in the time to learn that character, especially with Guilty Gear Strive being, I think, a month away now, right? About 31 days away. But yeah, as far as Rose progress goes, I think I'm progressing pretty well. I'm learning conversions. My punish game is kind of weak. I'm still learning how to do optimal punishes and stuff like that. But as far as with punishing big moves that I know are punishable, I can do those pretty well. And the combos are fine. Neutral is fine. It's just throwing fireballs at the correct spacing to where I'm not getting jumped in on all the time is a little hard to get used to, right? Because when you're playing it, I play against a lot of Sagat, right? Because my friend Austin here plays a lot of Sagat lately. So it's usually zoner versus zoner. And I'm noticing that I'm throwing more fireballs and he's just jumping in on me, right? But when he's throwing fireballs, I'm not jumping in on him, right? Sometimes I have to jump in. Sometimes I have to jump in because he's throwing fireballs at unoptimal ranges because he knows I'm not going to jump in. So that's another mind game that's being played that I need to recognize and sort of capitalize on. As well as not pressing, like, if you know what Rose's Stand Fierce looks like, the scarf that like comes out really far, the green one, that one is very slow, obviously, right? It's a heavy button, and I press it too close to my opponent a lot. I press it very close to them, and they just jump over it, and then I'm screwed, right? I'm eating a whole jump in, and it kind of sucks. Another thing I'm working on with her is trying to convert to V-Trigger 2 off of things that aren't Stand Fierce, if that makes sense. Like, I only know to convert from Stand Fierce into back heavy kick right now, but I'm pretty sure you can do like crouch medium kick into slide is another one that I've been working on. But there's other buttons that I can be hitting to convert, right? I'm always looking for Stand Fierce to pop V-Trigger. I'm looking for it to hit, not just to block, because it's not very good on block. You don't get a lot out of it. But if you get it on hit and you can convert off of it, it's really good. So looking for things like that. Anti-airing better with DP. Her DP is kind of unreliable, in my opinion, but I've been using a lot of 2H. I think my anti-airs are actually getting a lot better, but I want to implement the DP into it so I can get the EXDP combo, which is you do EXDP, then you get a wall bounce, and you can do like medium spiral. So that's just some things that I'm working on with Rose specifically. I have been playing her on the other account. I'm not really sure when I'm going to be playing her on the main account. Hopefully soon. I'm hoping to... I'm nearing this rank on the other account already, so I'm going to start playing people about this rank anyways, so I might as well switch over to this account soon. But there's just a few things like I talked about just now that I want to flesh out before I take her into ranked on this account, on my main account. Anyways, I know this was another rambly video, but I thought it'd be better to make this update on a day that things didn't go as planned, because these are going to happen, obviously. And I thought it'd be better to make a video than not to, I guess. So if you enjoyed, consider subscribing, and I'll talk to you guys again tomorrow.